Good afternoon, Base Invaders fans. It's NA, it's Seven Mans, and I'm joined for the first time since February, because I had to check the roster to make sure that was correct. I'm joined by Trev. Evening, Trev.
Evening, Kaz. Glad to be back again.
Yes, I think it's been a little bit of a while. Obviously, life got in the way, but we won't let that
Oh
stop
yeah,
us
definitely.
today. You see here, just chilling on this nearly exploded wagon. I know everyone would love to see me go up in flames. And we
I've
are
been
gonna
praying.
exactly. We're gonna do our usual thing. We're gonna bounce around the map. We're gonna show you all of the different bases and obviously catch some PvP in the mix. Straight away though, you will see clusters of bases. Like L10 is going to be an absolute fuck fest between those four teams, which does also include RNC and NN in that mix. That's going to be dangerous. We've got another bunch down south of launch site and another close network around supermarket nearish mill tunnels. So three real hotspots around the map. But let's go all the way up to the northwest first, and we'll see Team OTF. So remember to put ourselves into stealth mode. And straight away, we do see an incomplete base made of stone. I think they've done the right thing in putting themselves out in the middle of nowhere. That's all I'm
Looks
going to
like they're
say on
going
this one.
for some sort of double shooting floor as well there. Very incomplete base.
I mean, I like the idea if they're going to have like a shooting floor rather than windows, they have doors and just peek all the doors. But it's I'm struggling to see what they're going to go for here. So I'm hoping it's some sort of master plan and that they've built safely. And I mean, if we look at the map, they are the train yard people. You know, they've got free reign over a great monument. So,
Yeah. But being
judge.
so alone that far out the way, you might be an easy target because there's less chance of counters.
Yeah, and speaking of people who might judge you as new target, these guys have got Scrappy, they've got two minis, it's the rejects. Look around the back, furnaces are nearly all going, and this is a fully sheeted base.
It's looking
Look,
good.
and the speed of build there. Again, you've got a couple of peaks. Different style, obviously, it's more of a rounded base, this one. Just giving it a top down. It's got lots of murder holes, three different door access points, and the embrasures will be going on the windows very shortly. And again, it's a nice quick build. Just in the attack phase and pretty much completed. So I'm expecting to see these guys go and cause some trouble straight away after Marley's done the windows. Yeah, I mean, you can see the other base from here.
Yeah.
So, you know, surely they're going to go and pick on their neighbours early, get some
I think these
PvP.
two are going to have an early fight, get rid of the neighbours, and then you can progress on.
Yeah, they've got Oxums, so they're okay there. And yeah, they'll be looking quite good. So let's go have a quick look over here. And yeah, Trevor, I'll let you describe this one because HSP, they're always a law unto themselves.
I mean, they've got a great position there, top of the hill, no immediate neighbours. Like, it's, you know, having the high ground like that, anybody comes up for you, you're going to see them coming. But again, it's like a very unfinished shooting floor. You know, in attack phase, people can go deep on you. So, not sure what he's doing there.
Yeah, I mean it's the same spot. It's the same spot they were in
Is this,
before. It's the the same style of build. So I mean it served them okay earlier. So I think they'll be okay with what they're doing. Again, a little bit slower than what other people will be doing. And I worry that because they caused so much trouble earlier in the EU event, I worry that someone, say, like the best being nearby, people might pick on them very early in the attack phase,
hmm.
land nearby, and just try and get grub them out a bit. Ooh, now one member of Bob's gone down, but also Iconic have hit the helicopter. So let's have a look. Where the hell's that? Uh,
uh,
hmm. I don't
G15.
think. I say. Yes. Okay. So quick look at Bradley then first, because Bradley's also gone down, and then we'll head over to G15. What we do that? No Nine in chat says, "How do I get the new drops?" Unfortunately, the drops are over. Twitch Rivals events were Thursday to Saturday, so the drops there, including the Rustoria skins, have been finished for now. Sorry about that. Obviously, future drops you will be able to get from all eligible servers, though. But looking at this, 15 points just waiting to be claimed here at the Bradley. You've got Leaker in the tower. Apsy on Overwatch.
They seem to be the only ones here right now.
Yeah, more coming in. I say Gibbons not making a move. VG not making a move. Very surprised by this. Let's have a quick look at the top of the launch as well. Bouncing around. That's what people have been leaving. Rockets, ammo. It's a bit of a madness to see people leaving 5mm ammo, considering how many people, seemingly run out of stuff. LR, do love an LR. Built for people like me who can't aim.
Save for the people who can't shoot.
Definitely. I mean, what we were saying before, though, about playing 10-man servers for fun, you know, when you're short on time. 10-man server, you pick up an LR straight away and just go around, you know, picking on people. Just it's the way of the
Yeah,
world.
definitely. It's great fun.
Yeah, PG built nearby as well. Pillarwoo. They've got Dome over the back as well. But let's have a look then over at G15, like you said. We've got Iconic at 1 man on there. Who are the rest of them fighting? Is this even their base?
There's no compound, unfinished. What is this?
It is Iconic's base. So Iconic have got no walling. Yeah, this is strange. Enyo were the last place team in EU, 8th place, which is still, you know, good for finishing the event. But they are going to get themselves an easy one here. Xerxes,
Oh, good kill.
dealt with.
It makes you wonder if maybe the reason they're unfinished is because Enyo has just been giving them a hard time, not letting them finish.
Yeah. You can see Zach up on the roof, peeking down through the shooting windows. Again, this is one of Deepex's builds. So double shooting floor element of the roof, and then the floor below, actual shooting floor. So if Enyo can finish 8th again, obviously you look at the amount of teams in the event, say 19 so far, more will probably be in as well. Haven't scored yet. If Enyo can get themselves to be an 8th place finish again, even if that's not last place, still consecutive top 10s is always good. But Zach did get knocked out there.
I feel sorry for these guys. I think we're going to see an early elimination here.
Yeah, I mean, I have faith in Groot. You know, he's been putting some shots back. He did take Zach out, but I just wonder, you know, is it going to really be enough? They'll probably get these 15 points from the crates, those bastards. I'm English, pulls up. Again, the Barefoot Brigade at it. Oh,
Whoa.
Couldn't tell who the shots came from there. Was it Iconic or was it?
I think it was Iconic, yeah.
This really low sense player for Enyo there. He's out roaming too. And it wouldn't surprise me if he was popping a shot at distance just because why not?
Iconic seemed really hesitant to peek this. Oh, here he comes.
I mean, he's called Dr. Poopenschmerz. That's a great name. And
Does the job.
Yeah, shit's all over him. Lovely. And I suppose that's worthy of being clipped into our highlights. Because that's
Already made a note.
I say, just my way of bringing up the highlights. Really well segued. Is the fact that we do have monthly highlights out. We also put all of our VODs onto YouTube, so you can check us out at youtube.com/Rustoria, where you will see, I say, all of our VODs and Trev's own monthly highlight compilations that he does for us.
Yes, sir.
Do keep an eye out as well, because in the coming weeks and months, hopefully weeks rather than months, we... ooh, who's shooting that? I'm too far away to see that on the radar. Let's have a quick check. VG, Joski. He's back. Haven't seen Joski Key for a while.
No. Just solo causing trouble.
I'll say it's like This Is Your Life, just he's back again. Oh, it's been years. Well, what I was going to say before I really interrupted was the fact that, you know, we are looking to get, say, stuff like TikTok and YouTube Shorts back up and running again. We're working on grabbing an editor. But obviously, if you are an editor or you know someone is an editor, feel free to put them in touch through our Base of Editors Discord. So we definitely want to get clipping our content out there, put the best highlights out onto socials. If we look down here, you can see obviously all the crates have finally been dealt with. So Lika are on 25 points, but Iconic are on 20 just behind them. That's been a big play in terms of getting them to catch up. And that just shows you the
trying to
power
get
of
their
both.
compound down.
Yeah, exactly. But he also shows you the power of those two vehicle claims. Lika took Bradley, Iconic have taken Heli, and they are the top two teams. Only Head, which is Team BG and Deathwing, they are in 3rd place on 20. And we mentioned before as well, your own boys, Chancho, normally Flossie, they're in 5th,
Yep.
16 points. So off to a
Doing
flying
well.
start. They're ahead of, they're ahead of the best and RNC, who, if you didn't see earlier, the best won EU. It was a very clutch affair. They had a decent scoreline to win by. I'm trying to think what the score was. I'll check that out now. But It was in terms of the fact that it was such a close event that if somebody had knocked them out at the end, anyone who knocked them out of the top 3 would win the event. And yeah, I mean, looking at the Hall of Fame now, the best won EU with 467 points.
Gee, that's a strong amount.
Yeah. And on top of that, I mean, we also had an Oranges 393. They knocked out Deathwing's team right at the death. RNC finished third, 358. Bob, Kittens, Gibbons, Idle, and Enyo all making up the list. So again, it was a tight affair for the most part. But we did see just a really aggressive event, and we're hoping for more of the same today for the NA event, because we've had some trouble with NA. Let's be fair. We've done work on the server, got it operating as good as we can.
Yeah, I think this is the first NA back now, isn't it?
Yep, we've had a 2-week break on NA and on EU as well, actually, because we just took the weekend off entirely.
Yeah, so fingers crossed, everything's back to how it was.
Interested to see what Iconic are up to, though. Yeah, this is a bit
compound
weird.
is huge,
and he's put another gate in there. I mean, they can't double layer compounds, so unless that was a mistake, and he doesn't want it to be there, really, maybe it's a fake gate.
Or he's having issues with building privilege being so close to the supermarket.
If he builds 2 compounds, somebody's going to slap him. I think this is what he's doing. I think he's building 2 compounds. The problem is, you're only allowed 1 layer, skin of compounding. So yeah, I think it's going to be difficult for them. I'm sure so. We'll flag it up with the staff as well, because obviously the admins will be watching. Moment, Enyo looking in a nice position, getting a bit of trading in with Iconic. Scrappy on the roof. Compound basically complete. Obviously, it's a very tight one where they're built. Another Scrappy outside. Happy days for them. Now, we did have some more bases we want to show you, so let's quickly tour around the map. We've got 17.5 minutes to go. HSP we already saw. Again, a nice little woodland battleground, should we call it? Because it was just a heavy raid zone earlier. Airfield fairly uncontested, surprising. We saw a lot of people after that earlier. And then down here we have the best, situated very close to HSP, but also leading into our little dome of death. The best strip on the high ground, and down we come. We've got NN base built, got a little side tower as well, something they do like to play with a bit. Then we've got AD, which I believe we said before, wouldn't want to be in the middle of all this.
No, not at all, and they look to be struggling.
Yeah. Bananas, again, very nice big open top. I wonder if some of Bananas and some of Lich, because Lich love to have this open top style roof. Put some extra shooting layer up there. And then we've got RNC themselves. I'm not sure who I'm picking to win this one, to be honest. Probably the best out of this area.
I reckon the best. They've got the high ground.
Yeah, I mean, RNC looked good earlier at the end, but they started off very slowly. And it was something that me and Preda said to ourselves, we just said, momentum's big, and watch how RNC play. And once they get themselves into the game, they do start to steamroll a bit. And maybe EU is just all they need to warm up, but we'll see.
I mean, it can go a few ways. What's he doing?
It's interesting.
I mean, okay. I'm surprised they didn't hear him.
I mean, to be fair, I don't know how they didn't hear him, because NN heard him over there, because that's how they looked. They were looking up the hill at the best. They heard some squish and flicked around and shot him. So 1-for-1 trade there with RNC and AD. Joker just having a bit of fun. But yeah, this is going to be one heavy site of PvP and raiding. And an advance warning, there's going to be FPS drop. I apologise in advance, but there's going to be FPS drop. Looking then, this little tower. Is it a bed?
I've seen people build these before, but they've never really come in any help towards defending a road.
No, I'm not sure what the deal is. Like, I don't think it was more functional, but it's a bag spawn, so it's not the greatest little tower. Otherwise, a functional base. GC in a great little spot, looking over the dome as well. Let's have a quick look at the dome, see if anyone's on it. We do point out, you know, monuments, always great to play around. And the reason being, as we see GC Spartak, sorry. Having a look, we open that. Just looting away all the different bits he wants. Leaving explosive ammo, leaving rockets, leaving some shells. Don't need any of the scrap. Just taking the core materials. Look at that, launchers, ammo. Stuff just all over this place. If this was, you know, a wipe server, you'd be shot for leaving all this behind.
This is the thing with Dome. It's such a great place to hold. The amount of rockets, ammo, AKs, you know, armor sets. High qual as well. High qual being a big one.
Yeah, and
Really
as I've poked fun at it before, but obviously one of my favourite clips that I did actually give to Sven for making the Base Invaders new video that's coming out soon was a clip where somebody runs up the slope here and just 1, 2, 3 Trev with some other members of Flossie just gets clapped. And it's unfortunate because you were smashing the living shit out of somebody's base nearby. It, you know, the initial bit of it was, you know, cool rockets and look at this, you know, these guys just battering away on an enemy. And then this one dude just
ruins it for us all.
Dude. It sucks.
I'm never going to be able to escape that moment, am I?
Yeah. I mean, one of the players went in as, you know, pretending to be me the one week and got shot by Deathwing in the head of a triple headshot. So, you know, there's some stuff out there. It says, you know, it says Caster Kaz, and it's just a guy getting beamed. Team PG here, then, they love this little box on the roof, and I've never understood it because it doesn't really add much. I don't get it. It's like, okay.
Yeah.
It's clearly inviting them to top down, which...
It's
okay.
like there's no real turrets there defending the roof.
Yeah, it's strange. But PG, you know, pushovers, so, you know, I'm not going to judge them too harshly for what they want to do. They're all over the launch site at the moment and built nearby. VG, that'll be a great test, PG on VG. Partly for us, to be fair, testing our ability to communicate that below us. This is what I want to see. PvP. Zitka goes down because they were Primlocks. Shell 8 here. Hiding in a tree line. We got Jeremias. Just trying to find out who's fighting who here because there's so many teams here. Gibbons, VG, GSR. I am cute. Hiding around the corner. There you go. Jeremias is looking for VG members.
Equinox beaming from his roof.
Yeah. Oh, Shilov goes down. Josky still up. And Freya down too. There's a lot of back and forth here. And Gibbons. Speaking of weird, what the fuck's going on here, boys? I wonder, is this, I don't know, are they building like a spawn tower? Or are they building like a scaffolding crow's nest?
The base is oddly shaped. Well, this is like a wing it. Just throw some walls down, upgrade it, let's go. Yeah.
I mean, I did mention that in the Base Invaders Discord as well, was the fact that, you know, James, he built a tank base. And I wonder if maybe someone's like trying to build like a duck or something. I don't know. It's just...
Oh, yeah, I can see that, yeah.
It's got a head.
Yeah.
Yeah, but, I mean, there's no wings, so I don't know. Maybe it's a camel. Maybe it's just a badly done camel. Gibbons had to jump off the roof there. Equinox, you mentioned, is slapping away.
No one likes a roof camper, Equinox.
That's why Big Chase can't cast anymore. Got done for roof camping. Ooh.
Oh.
Gibbons turned on the aim hacks. Probably shouldn't say that. Someone will believe that.
Yeah.
No in Base Invaders. Somebody's going to complain. Caster said he was aim hacking. The views of Kaz and Trev don't necessarily represent Base Invaders or Rustoria. But Momius, Builder Momius got slotted up there, and VG. For the most part, VG would be quite happy. I mean, looking at the points, 13th place, 14 points, only 2 behind Gibbons in 11th on 16. But, as we got just under 10.5 minutes to go, only head. 64-point lead. Oof. And I'm sure they're based nearby. I'm sure of it. Now, before they were down here in this little bit, and it wasn't great. So, let's see where they are. There's Leaker.
What is this as well? What's with the bases on the NA today?
What the
What is this? What am I looking at?
I feel like this is almost like, yeah, when Crocs came out and the meme, what are those? Boys. Stop
What's
shooting
going
through the
on?
Rustoria door.
I feel like 111's been a pain in there.
Yeah, so I feel like they're trolling each other and they're probably going to get each other kicked. But it's a
That is
base.
the most disgusting looking compound ever.
I was really hoping we get to the top here and TC would be just in this window. Just like, where's TC? Up high.
This is just disgusting.
Yeah. Let us know in chat if you think this base is a bag of shit. Because oh my god, if this lasts, I'll say this: if this lasts more than half an hour into the raid phase, next cast I do, I will come in under some sort of community funny name. I will let Twitch chat pick it a name, and I will go in as it. Because there's no way this lasts. It's so
No.
bad. It's so bad.
I see this being hit so early. It's not even got like inner peaks or anything. It's going to be a case of just open it up and find TC.
It's just going to be a hide in the corners and wait for people to walk into your base. Right, let's have a look, see who we were trying to find originally. Oh no. Well, this is why only head have got all their points.
This is another one though. Look at it.
Yeah, well, at least this one looks like a base. Leaker in third place, for fuck's sake. They go on attack heli. So only head, our streamer team of Supremos, are farming a bunch of nobodies. And I don't want to be mean to Babalar because actually I recognise some of the Turks player names in there. But they have had a rough couple of events where they didn't build quick enough. They did a bit better in EU today, but the NA event they've been caught out sleeping, and yeah, they are being farmed up a storm. No surprise to see though that Chancho, Flossie in disguise, are nearby waiting to grub. But at the moment, you see Bunny's on an 8-kill streak. It's got to be this one to be first raid. Surely only head.
No, there's like 3 I've seen now that I'm like, they're just targets.
Yeah.
Instant targets. This is a more finished base.
I'll say, speaking of a finished base, a good-looking base, armored ceiling. There we go.
Nicely
This is
done.
BG's. Yeah, BG's build. See, it just looks pretty. I love it.
I mean, still no turrets to deter from a roof raid, but if you do roof raids, it can be a lot more expensive and time consuming.
Exactly. But getting stuck in with Chancho. Big Pappy T. Got a few decent kills off earlier, Big Pappy T. So we'll see how they get on this one. So Chancho did get knocked out. Voxy did mess me and say, yeah, maybe we skip over the Chancho stats in the tournament. So, well, maybe we do. But equally, eliminated teams don't show up anyway, so... Well, Lupo...
If they were there, I'd have gone through and read all the stats out anyway because he asked not to.
Yeah, yes, exactly. Knight Lavelle being kept at distance by Lupo. He's peeking. Lupo, very lucky to have had a bit of a wander. I'm not sure why it wasn't just a peek.
Let him push close.
Yeah. Oh, it's a good wall.
Lupo going. Oh!
That
I was about to say
nice.
Lupo struggling, but yeah.
Yeah, Lavelle with some clean firing. You saw the tracers. And that is the end of Lupo. Nice kill. And again, it's rare we get to see an angle like that that just perfectly lines up with how they saw it. Big Pappy T farming at the Babalar kids. Bingo goes down. Sweet Dreams hiding in the distance. And Only Head is just sitting all over their base. Feels bad. 5 minutes 43 seconds to go. It feels really bad. Bit around the corner though. This feels worse. Russia versus Bob.
But
Russia
Armored side,
doing...
they're really anticipating that instant
yeah,
raid
yeah.
from that side.
Armoured side there, but also, look on the top. Rocket splash protection. They've literally built a rocket shield. These guys know, and also, as well, the amount of armour they've got. They just know that they're getting
They know
hit.
what's coming.
But they've managed to get the armoured, though. That's a lot of material to get armoured. In comparison, looking at Bob, they've got the splash soak on the roof. Russia aren't going to roof raid you. They're going to hit you from the side from their own roof.
Yeah, 100%.
There's gonna artillery lob, rip your base down. Once they've got a wall open, they'll C4 probably at the side of the gate here, take 2 walls out, and go straight through the breach.
You have got
Okay.
Diana in the background though, who will probably instantly come in to try and counter that behind you.
Where? Oh, is
There.
that Diana?
Yep. I think so anyway. Yeah,
Ooh,
Diana.
yes, it is. Okay, so Diana might make a push at the rush then. And again, we rate Diana. Diana are a regular team. They've had some down spells, same as I mean, I'm trying to think who else is that. They're not in this week. Joke had a bit of a rough
Oh, yeah.
spell and then suddenly came back. Same with ECR as well. ECR had a bad spell, then suddenly clicked into shape, kicked it up a gear.
Away learning how to fly helis to stop the abuse.
Well, I was thinking we abused them for a good 8 weeks of not being able to fly helis, and then lo and behold, they just came back and were a different beast entirely.
Yeah, definitely.
Eddie lost in chat because obviously we're on a 5-minute delay, by the way. If you didn't know, it's just for stream integrity's sake, so speaking about snipe. But Eddie lost in chat just hit you. What the fuck is that to Leaker's base? And yeah,
Yeah, we don't know either,
what,
mate.
Yeah, so when you see bases like Russia, like Bob, like Dionio, they're good bases. BG's base for Only Head, you know, they're just solid. And then you see teams like League, and you're like, there's not even a structure to it, you know. It's not like it's a tactic.
There's just no effort.
Yeah, well, I mean, even if you think back at big namers used to do that base where they did a 5x5 square in the middle, and then they do like 2 side columns where they were like basically towers like for an elevator.
Yeah.
At least that was still like an idea of, oh, there's a reason for this. But no, it's pretty rough. So get ourselves back in here. We've got 3 minutes 5 seconds to go on attack. Only Head comfortably in the lead at the moment by 25 points. 10 points for the leader of the attack phase at the end of it. I think Only Head are going to extend their lead. And given they were disappointed to get knocked out late in the EU, very much back with a vengeance for NA. As Momius lays down some headshot on boom shot there. Show 8 just picks back up his gear. Splayed out. So we'll take early predictions then, Trev. Who do you think's going to win today?
I'm gonna say. I mean, I know, like looking at the scores right now, Only Head are massively in the lead, but you know, when raid, we've seen this so many times when raid phase comes, everything changes. I mean, RNC are a strong team, NN are a strong team. I reckon RNC are probably going to take control of their area. I'm going to say RNC.
Cool. I am going to go with Only Head, which is not that much of a brave thing. I just think, given what went down in EU, I think Only Head are going to have a bee in their bonnet and be really, really keen to, you know, make amends for what went down and just storm this one, even if it means, oh no. Oh no!
He got out. He got out.
Did he get out?
Yeah, he's running.
We're gonna fly over. Piliwitwu lives. Oh.
Was he trying to take that home?
Yeah. So Piliwitwu manages to bail on the scrap helicopter past the launch site, forgetting that launch site has SAM sites. It's a bit of a whoopsie to make. Just trying to see where there it is. It's one of them at least.
Can you still take SAM sites out? I don't remember.
Not in Base Invaders, you can't. You can in the servers, but you can't in Base Invaders. There's the other one as well. So, got a little bit too close. Unfortunate. So, we're into last 50 seconds now. Let's have a quick check back up at our little clusterfuck zone in the middle here. NN. Ooh, no, NN are on top of AD. And, oh, wow. In amidst the lag. FPS drop. Bananas are pushing. NN are involved.
30 seconds till raid.
He jumped. 3, 2, 1 makes a diff there. Nice hiding spot. AD clinging on for dear life. Now, Mr. 999. This is not permitted.
I'll deal with it.
Yeah, the admins will be hearing about that one, my boy. Because you're not allowed to do it. And look at that, you got shot for your crimes. Shot, and you shall repent. We are into raid phase though. Let's be back out. You can see Only Head received the 10 bonus points, 122 points. They're in such a big lead already, nearly 50 points. And if we look on the map, boom's gone off. Let's have a quick check. I think this is Only Head's going on Babalar. It's lagging. We're running. Only Head's Dwayne goes down. Trying to find where we need to be going. Wait, have Babalar defended? I think Babalar managed to defend.
I'm coming back.
They're coming back, yeah. Dwayne's coming back in. One's down below. Dylan Zito is somewhere in the pits of hell. I really can't risk going in.
Not just yet.
Wow. Babalar are holding on. I don't get what's going on. Why are Only Head half-heartedly committing to this?
They should have just full sent this base, got it out of the way.
They
Easy
could have
TC.
I say now numbers are starting to show up here, but they could have full sent this within seconds. We've got a lot of boom behind us as well. Let's go. That's Russia as Babalar Sweet Dreams here. Here we go. Bernie ain't no rider. Claps. There you go. It's Turks to see. Woo! Legs onto jelly. Here comes W. Oh, Finn goes down.
There's so much trading.
Bananas. Which are another team, which doesn't help. They're in second place. So, while these guys are not full sending it, let's make our way over. Because this is what you want to see.
Ah, yeah, we called it.
Russia versus Bob. It's just rocket warfare. The server is struggling a little bit.
Oh, was that delay, was it?
Yeah.
I thought you had just stopped.
No, there's so much. I stopped talking because the game stopped working. There's so much boom.
No.
It's insane. But again, Bob putting in a lot of work here. Hammering away at what was, armoured. He's taken some of the armoured down a bit. Obviously, he's holding strong, but this is a big, big bombardment from Team Bob. And honestly, I expected more from Russia.
Yeah,
Bob
I was
really
gonna say,
piling in.
Russia are looking a lot worse than I thought they would.
Now, we've got a few raids around here, so we're going to have a quick look as well. Chancho getting involved with kittens. Babalar have gone, you bastards. I've only been gone 2 seconds.
Just as we've gone.
Literally had a look at the next door neighbours. Babalar are gone, Only Head, got it done. Again, the server is struggling with just how much people are kicking off. You love to see it, but at the same time, it's hard work. At least it wasn't in core. However, maybe it was there.
Yeah.
Maybe it was there. So, we won't be too kind to them. So, bunch of raids going off there. Everyone kicking
Oh,
up
here
in the
comes
middle
the
as well.
lag.
Yeah. Whoa,
Oh.
FPS. Oh, no.
Oh, no.
18 FPS. 18.
Seriously pounding with the C4.
NN. Going hard here.
Yeah, I think AD are going to be a massive target for these teams around here. Slap bang in the middle of them all.
Oh.
Sack.
Now then.
That was nasty.
I look forward to seeing a POV clip of that. Sack just 1, 2, 3 in his way through. Bananas, as I said, second place. They are pushing in this too. Caravan is up high. I think I was going to say, if you're wondering who are bananas, bananas were oranges in EU. They're sticking with the fruit theme. And they are not taking any prisoners here. And if they do
No
take
doors.
AD, I think before I rudely interrupted you, we were going to say there were no doors.
It's all right. I interrupted you, mate. Yeah, I was going to say I've seen there's doors downstairs now. I was going to say I thought Eddie hadn't put any doors down.
It's just the pure beatdown that's going on here on AD's base. Like you say, you know, it feels like there's not too long left for them. But then again, you know, Breeder mentioned that in our little chat beforehand. You know, he came in during the Grace phase and said, I wouldn't want to be Team AD. I wouldn't want to be stuck in the middle of all these teams. I think RNC, really popular, really good team. Bananas came second in EU. The best up on the hill came first in EU. NN, just notorious shithouses. Just, you know, yeah, not saying NN aren't good, they are. But it's just like, you know, these guys, oh, they love to, you know, get involved, have a big fight, and they're not afraid of the fight. And that's dangerous because, you know, some teams just aren't up for it. Some teams aren't built for it. But NN like to get stuck in. And AD, yeah. There's no way AD get out of this.
I was going to say, just look how many different teams are inside their base right now. I just don't see them coming back from this.
Yeah, it's 3 raids at 1 at the moment. The best haven't committed yet, but that's because the best might be going somewhere else. You never know. All the quiet up north. Actually, quiet everywhere else, to be fair. So let's go have a look back at Russia and Bob. Because BG and... yeah. For all that Russia were taking a bit of a beating, Only Head have pushed in on this one. And what we saw catch Only Head out earlier in EU was where they've got obviously the base built here, they go throw beds down. They got caught from behind, they got raided upon. And now they're able to push out anyone flanking them. And so Russia have pushed out the base too. Diana are off flying. Let's see where they're going.
They are leaving. They want nothing to do with that.
Yep, getting out of dodge. But Only Head, you know, they got interrupted by raiding people and getting caught from behind repeatedly. The best did it a few times to them.
Oh, AD's gone.
Hey, another raid we leave and it goes. Bob have gone to Only Head as well. It was in here. Surely, wait, what? Surely it wasn't. Oh, it was there. That's what it was. That's sneaky.
Yeah. Just brave.
Yeah, that's a very brave TC, and that's obviously caught you out. So Bob are eliminated. Only Head. We're an hour and 22 minutes to go with the raid phase. Only Head are on 217 points. Bananas are 151. What the fuck?
200. Yeah, you're right. 217 points this early is. Maybe
8
you're right.
minutes
Maybe
into raid phase?
win this. Yeah. You might be right. They might win this.
And Only Head a base there. Only Head will definitely come back for Russia. Russia right now will be shitting themselves. Because if Only Head is stupid, Only Head go raid Diana while Diana out. If Only Head are brave, they take on Russia straight away. Let's just check Diana and come back home. Yeah, Diana and come back home. So Only Head should push on Russia while they haven't got the repair work in place. Finish off the job that Bob started. Another raid here in K15. Oh, it's a lag fest. I'll be glad when some of these teams are eliminated. It'll slow down the server a bit. VG under attack. I did say it would be PG making the moves because they'd love to get a bit handsy. Killy coming under fire. GN on the back. Again, hello to GN, builders of the world famous shit tower. Outward facing windows. It's all backwards. But it works. Got a bit unlucky earlier. I think they got CC taking my kittens from memory. But they were getting a bit of scrap. And yeah, Smash and Eddie in the chat talking about the bases and, you know, the fact the server's struggling. The server's having a bit of a moment, you know, the server's shaking with all the boom.
Yeah, give it time. Wait for some teams to drop out. Less going on the server and it'll be a lot smoother.
You can see we had 23 teams in EU, 25 in NA now in this 7-man event. 3 teams eliminated already. We ended EU with 8. My wish is to end an event early because we've only got 1 left. Can Only Head do that? I mean, the rate they're going, Only Head and Bananas will take everyone out and then meet up as the final 2. So
Only Head are unstoppable right now.
The best is best, you know, the best winning EU. They're sneaking up the table quickly. They're in 4th place on 80 points. We do see Gandalf and Killer B go, KB go down. And yeah, I don't know what's going to happen here because there's so many teams are in such a bit of a clusterfuck of just PvP fest. They just want to scrap. And that's fine. PvP points are good. But I mean, we look at points. Leaker in 3rd with that horrible gangly tower base that should get destroyed soon. OTF are in 6th with the base in the northwest that we saw. I mean, if I drag the map up a second, just have a look at OTF. Have they built up any better yet?
Okay.
Ooh. Hang on a
So
minute.
what
Is that
are
still
them
stone?
doors then? Because it's
Is
not
that
a
still
shooting
stone?
floor. It is all stone, yeah.
Ah, boys. I was about to say nice things about you.
I mean, at least it's
Embracers!
sealed, but yeah.
Boys, embracers, please. They're
I
still
want
putting
to know what
doors on.
these doors are. Like, that confuses me. I don't see the purpose for that. I thought it was going to be some kind of like doors only shooting floor, but
I really want to peek. I'm doing it. What's the point in it?
that's what I mean. What is this?
What? Oh, I'm angry. It's a door that leads to another door. Where does that lead? Open air. Right, okay.
If
That
there is a
makes sense.
TC in one of those and they survive, then fair play.
Yeah, if this is potentially playing like 4D chess. If TC is behind one of them for no apparent reason other than to bait people and, double bluff them, then fantastic work. But I'm not sure. I'm just really
No.
not sure. Now, who's this? Babalar. We know that. Babalar already got taken out. Only
yeah.
took them out. Yeah, strange. Unusual. So, HSP have taken an attack, and Diana are fighting the best. That's a brave move.
This is where they've come to.
It's a very good move, though. I mean, they've done some damage. They've punched a hole in the best wall again. Did say this before as well. So we did say before that the best might have inspired some anger amongst other players. Some challenge being the EU winners. And Diana, they've got beds, they've got the scrappy. I'm ready and raring for this, and yeah, maybe we're going to see an early elimination of the best. Greek Freak getting hit in the head. Drops to 11 HP. Just looking down as well. NN seems okay.
Who are they going to target next, though? Now the middle base is gone,
I mean, I think RNC would do the wisest thing if we take on bananas, but I mean, NN, you'd say the weakest next team. Do they? If one team attacks the other's going to counter on them.
This is the issue, and you're nothing a vicious triangle of PvP where you accomplish nothing for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, Mexican standoff potentially. I mean, the release for that from those two here is, obviously make the aggressive move onto each other, RNC and bananas, and then I think NN are the weaker team of the three, so just brush them aside. I think if they come out and counter with the best fighting Diana up here, I don't see the best losing to Diana personally, and I think if the best do fight them off, run down the hill and raid NA, and then so. That'd be my logic of how to do it. I heard booms. Kittens are raiding Chancho again. And yes, our FPS dropping between 22 and 37 in some spots of the map. And that's while running a 3070. So a bit mad. It's definitely server side.
Oh.
Ooh.
I mean, them beds are in plain view of Chancho right now. They could easily take them out.
Yeah, and that's exactly what Broken Finger's doing. Popping some shots at the wall, trying to take him out.
I don't even think that wall's protecting them. Oh, I think he got them. He got some of them. Yeah, that wall's doing nothing.
Bit of a whiff there.
Jeez, mate.
Again, Kittens not having the best of times. Voxy goes down, but 1, 2, 3. That's been holding people at bay. Chancho taking a bit of beating, but that's what you build a base for. It's designed to take a hit. I just worry. Say X-Tone. Diana Arbor's there. Russia, are they thinking about coming for the raid? Because it's brave if they do. Because the only head team will steamroll your base if you dare to leave. So let's have a look at N10.
HSP, who pushed up on the best now as well.
HSP, who did near nothing in the EU event. Not to be mean, but they were heavily raided.
I mean, HSP currently are in last position.
Yeah, they are making a dent onto this base here.
And that's as far as it's gone.
Yeah, let's see. We're here for boom, and it's gone silent. Great. They are still firing.
Base, it is really open on Diana's side there. I'm surprised they haven't tried to make the push to get in and take control.
So it seems like a lot of teams have got rockets and not...
Is that Lika?
Yeah, Lika. Lika like
so
that.
they've dealt with Diana.
Yeah. Popping some shots down here. What, presumably did a bit of deforestation with that rocket on the tree.
There goes the last Diana member.
Yeah. I mean, HSP are very quickly getting overrun here as well. Dre and Dempsey pushing for these beds. Spin the camera around. Ooh, I need AHVs on a 10 constrict Baron C. I love how the players give us really easy to say names as well.
Oh, yeah.
NickyBot2000 in chat says, how long do I have to watch for the box skin? Unfortunately, we've been saying this all day, I'm afraid. The skin drops were for Twitch Rivals streams, specifically, which we were not. As much as we were part of the event in terms of Rustoria providing the server, we were not part of the event proper. So, Twitch drops were Thursday until Saturday, so you have missed your chance to get these drops, I'm afraid. So I'll say all the Twitch Rivals skins, as well as the Disguised Toast MP5, the Alex by 11 SAR, and then the Rustoria sheet door and large storage box. They're all done for, so if you didn't get them, you've missed out. You have to wait till the next Twitch Rivals event or next big Rust raid event.
Or mine, that's my favourite box skin so far.
Which one?
The Rustoria one.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, I'm still a big fan of the Trust in Rust one. Ooh. Oh! Double tap from Dr. Dre. Shuts him out.
Nice quick ball.
Kills paracetamol. Ligio's chasing. Not anymore, you know.
Dr. Dre, so far, holding this area down.
You'd love to see it. Oh, what did you do, Chocolate Mike? However, Lika.
Are they inside or are they on the roof?
I can't tell. I went in, I thought somewhere.
Oh no, they are inside, yeah.
Yes, they are. So they've come in. Where the fuck have they come in from?
They're probably coming from the big hole that Diana made. Because they were coming in from that side.
Potential. Yeah, they've come in this way. They've just led it to go up the steps. I thought the way they were hugging the steps, they might have come from the roof. But no, they've just used Diana's breach.
The best is sitting up there in M249. Not doing much about the people inside his base.
I've got 11 minutes for Lika to be eliminated. Otherwise, I have to have a funny name. I don't like it. I really expected Lika's horrible base to get dealt with. And yeah, Anna goes down to Dr. Dre.
Right back again.
That man knows how to handle a gun. So we'll leave the Lika and Best fighting alone a little bit. See Lika getting fended off. But we do have OTF getting attacked by Only Head. And the rejects, to be fair.
This is the frustrating base. Oh, they've made a good hole in it as well.
It's a huge hole. Dylan goes down to baby of the family. Won't be happy with that one. Bunny coming in.
I mean, it doesn't look good here for OTF. You're dealing with the top players at the moment.
Yep, just trying to find my way into where they are currently at.
So many open doors as well.
And again, the way they're booming through the upstairs, You've
I
seen
mean,
how
it's
weak.
armoured.
Yeah, and you've also seen how empty downstairs is. You presume TC's going to be up here. And that was it in the corner there. TC
Nice.
gone. OTF eliminated by Only Head.
Another TC for Only Head.
Yeah. It's 269 points. And so now Only Head will get to pick the remains of this. And Rejects have got stuck into a little bit of a fight with Bastard here in the woods.
Naked AK.
Put some gloves on. What is there? We'll go to option second. Nudity, underwear. I'm pretty sure that's not underwear.
He's still naked.
Still naked. Very unusual. But Bastard, I'm English. Double kill from the side. And now aggravating Only Head. That's a clever thing to do there, Bastard. Just draw their attention onto you. So, another successful raid. Let me go back down here quickly. It looks like HSP have been kept at bay. So instead, let's have a peek down here. Ooh, boom. Diana are raiding Russia.
They come back for them.
Now this might be really bad for Russia because Only Heads presumably are going to come back to base with boom, with gear.
Yeah.
So if Diana get this raid done before then, obviously Russia are out anyway, so it doesn't matter. But if Only Head turn up as Diana finished because Diana got beaten away, Only Head might just be able to have a free ride onto Russia. 274 points. We've got an hour and 8 minutes to go.
I reckon they're going to hit the 500 point mark.
Yeah, I mean the record was like what, 600 and something, which was BG's.
It was over
BG's.
600, yeah.
Yeah, so I mean they set a mad record in both the 12-man and they set it again at 10-man. So I'm really expecting we don't hit that level, but at the same time, oh, PlayStation owner, crunching inky. Yeah, if Only Head get over 500 points, amazing. If they get over 6, that's unreal for a 7-man event.
Yeah, it's good.
Because there's fewer people to shoot. Like 12-mans, you make sense because there's so many people that, you know, are scrapping with you, but Diana are ripping the compound open.
Yeah, still not made a considerable breach enough to push in yet, though. The base isn't exactly open.
Again, this is what Russia do well, though. They build really dense. You know, you're looking there, there's still more core hidden away. But this is what I meant about the fact, you know, doing the work so that only Head can come in around the back. See Puff just eyeing up Sasha.
He needs to make more of a push than this, or he's going to lose his base.
Xbox player found him. And PlayStation owner.
Trying to deal with Borov.
Get ready. Oh! That's what happens if you don't push quick enough. So, Russia is still under the cosh. Now we're starting to get somewhere.
Here we go. Base is starting to open up.
Yeah. They can punch
I mean,
through
Diana,
this
like,
bit.
they're an experienced team. They know what they're doing.
Yeah.
They know they need to get that base open.
But we've seen weeks where Diana, not to be rude, but we've seen weeks where Diana have been dog shit. And,
Yeah.
you know, we've also seen weeks where they've been very good. And we saw, I mean, there was one raid, one event a few weeks back where they ended up the last, like, 12 minutes with 4 raids. And it was like, wait, what? And it was just, they picked on all smaller teams who were all, you know, they were all worn out, they'd all switched off, and they just steamrolled. 4 perfect raids, all done within 30 seconds. And it was like, it was, you know, a monster of an approach. So we know they've got it in them.
Yeah. Devastating work to their base now.
Yeah.
I don't see Russia being able to patch this up quick enough.
And you can see this is core loot. This is the bit where they want to get into, just because they can deny them beds. It's a shot to the face. Gets the garage door shut though.
don't think TC's going to be in that core though.
I agree. I personally think it's going to be hidden somewhere around the edge. But looking at Twitch chat, iDan UK says, are the spray changes confirmed? Afraid we don't know too much about it. Obviously, we always delay our updates a little bit to make sure that they're all fully functional live. So any of those sorts of changes might not come into Base Invaders for, you know, a week or two, just while they get tested out in the public realms. I certainly hope so. Spray changes would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I'm interested to know how they deal with it, how they change it. Also, you've got a lot of people who spend, you know, tens of thousands of hours in UKN just to get a good spray. It's going to really screw some people over.
Yeah, and it was something I said to Prado as well. I said it'd be a nice idea if... What the fuck's going on there? Ah, PG are getting raided. Nice. Yeah, so it'd be a nice idea though if it was optional for tournaments, because I think, you know, with the amount of quality in Base Invaders, people who put time into, like say to UKN, I don't think you'd want to lose that. You know, people who've really put the grind in. So if it were optional, then yeah, you know, people, if they know they want to use the aim, or they can do it, then have at it. Leaker all over this base. I said I don't like PG having that bit. It's a top-down invite. And I know PG know it is, but what are you doing to stop them?
Right
yeah,
now.
so what's it doing to stop you? Because at the moment, you're just getting lit up like Christmas. And all Leaker needs to do is just destroy the ladders. You can't get up and defend your base.
Spam the C4 on indoors, lads.
Yeah, come on. While we look at this happening, look at the scoreboard. Only had 293. Second place Bananas, 182. They are literally 112 points behind at this stage already. We've got an hour and 3 minutes to go. Ridiculous. The best in third place, they won EU. They're certainly third, close behind second, 168. Then we've got NN, 130. Leaker, 121, which might change to 161 if they get this raid. VG outside London, you can test that. And then say VG themselves in 6th, ahead of RNC in 7th. So
Looks like they've come to party too.
yep, get the beds down. The only problem is though, GSR and GN are behind them. If VG aren't careful, they get flanked. Lose the beds. Now we've got a few more raids, let's go pick on them. If they want to load in. Jomius gets muted. Unlucky. So Iconic Space put under fire by Enyo. Yeah. And if you didn't see the server chat there, Jeremy's got permuted because English does not mean Russian. And Iconic, well, you've got a big massive hole in your base here, boys.
Oh, it's not even proper honeycomb, it's just open.
Yeah. It's just
Which
layered.
means TC's probably core.
You'd assume so. This is one of those ones that... Oh, Deepex got slotted there by Dr. Pubenschmerz. I'm going to keep making shit jokes. He was shit out there. It can't be helped.
Oh, they're sealing though.
32 going on 62.
Oh, okay, they have got some honeycomb in.
Yeah, they've got... Well...
No, they haven't. No, they haven't.
It's just facade, isn't it? It's just
Yeah.
frontage. Well, there's a little bit there.
I don't know. Oh, well, there's TC then.
Yeah.
I probably should
Even
say
the-
that because people are going to be like, he's giving TC away.
Well, in fairness,
Just so everyone knows, I don't know where the TC is. I'm just guessing.
but also, there's no wall there. There's a wall there that could be TC in a triangle. any idiot's going to go raid and go, oh, I'm going to raid through that first. It might not be there. Like you say, it might be in core and it might just be a waste of time. But Enyo getting flanked by GN though. Lord goes down, Carson hiding between the walls. Sexy Dave flanks Zach as well. Did have Chris in chat earlier saying Sexy Dave, has he got proof? First is real. It's Dave. Makes him some Swiss cheese there.
Oh my god.
I know, I'm gonna keep going until I get sacked. Ryan's going to come in the chat and go, we've had a management meeting, you're gone. Thanks for playing.
No, they wouldn't do that. You're irreplaceable.
The only one who turns up. No, we've got new stuff these days. We've got more people. It's fine. And to be fair as well, the casting attendance is never the issue. It's having people that can do the camera and the production. But obviously, we are having more producers join us. We've got a couple in, hoping to get them into enrolling soon. Or if not them, then there's like myself and some others doing the production side of things. As rejects are gone, that surprised us.
Another one for Onlyhead.
I didn't even cotton on that they were doing it.
They're just literally jumping from base to base, taking TCs.
Have they raided? Yeah, they've breached core.
They've just breached core and took it. They've not even tried the outside.
Yeah, they've done bits in here. They haven't even gone all the way up though. And as you say, they haven't tried the outside either. Look at this. Couple of them gone. Just a couple. And I do like the style of the circle base, but you've got to put TC in it. you can't just build the core and have TC in the core and they'll be like, oh yeah, guess what? Because it's about probabilities, and the probability of a team checking your core is 100%. They're going to. That's where your loot is.
Exactly.
So only head steamroll ahead. 350 now. 58 minutes and a half to go.
I take back what I say about RNC. I also go to only head winning this.
It's going mad. I mean, the thing is though, RNC are in 9th, but RNC is stuck in the valley from hell. As Leaker's helicopter eats a dick. Was it Leaker's helicopter? Somebody helicopter. Look like Leaker's. PG are getting ripped apart here. Apsey on the outside. Sheilov goes down. PG have lost beds as well. Oh no, hang on. Sorry, this wasn't PG's beds. These were VG's. So PG have raided VG's outpost, but in the process, Leaker have come back and taken the roof again, and they're holding PG. God, there's a lot to keep up with. Feels like a bit of a soap opera. Well, scanning around here is giving me vertigo. That's what we want a base to do. As we look in here, there you go. This is the bit that's important. Yeah. And a good thing as well is what I say. Keep it brown! I know door skins are nice and stuff, but it's really hard to keep track of where you are when, when everything looks the same. It looks boring. But Leaker, they're controlling the ground, they're controlling the top. They are punishing now. I don't think it'll be too long before Leaker take out TC here. Which, if they do, 135 becomes 175. Puts them into 4th ahead of NN. And given they've survived the first half an hour, I'm coming into a silly name next time I cast, so yikes.
Oh yeah, I forgot about your little deal.
How nobody's taken out their shithouse of a base in 30 minutes, I don't know.
Oh, I don't know.
So, if you are watching chat, think of something funny that's TOS friendly, but maybe not Kaz friendly. And the funniest one will be picked by Trev to be my name for the next time I cast.
Oh yes.
I feel like somebody's just going to call me like, Daddy Cum or something. There's gonna be something grotty in there.
Got to include Weatherman.
Oh!
Whoa! There's a TC there.
Voice?
This is like, who that team did it before? Blew the door off and walked away.
Oh, that was crewmates. Yeah, crewmates did that.
Crewmates.
And walked away, and then they came back and they were like, I can't believe that's gonna make it to the highlights. Just we walked away. They went. To be fair, they went back and got it. But yeah, PG. Oh, hang on. Leaker 111 is in there.
Is he going to find it?
Well, he's killed Gandalf.
Oh,
so,
no. Oh, no.
Oh, no. So, what happens now? Well, they're at liberty to put the door back on. We're at liberty to leave. But basically...
so we've just exposed.
Oh, they opened it. It's not our fault they shut the door off and walked away. So Iconic have managed to rebuild a bit. It's all getting a bit heated over here. Obviously, a lot of teams, nobody's in the north. Everyone's gone. There was only 2 teams up there anyway. Last game, there were like 6, 7. Let's have a look down here. That's what I believe is Gibbons. And the question is, Gibbons really that much attack. Had a bit of a battle. GSR look like they've given some trouble. Wasn't much, so let's go have a check over here. Okay, VG are picking the boom up again. Promising. Now the question is, Trev, do you reckon you know where TC is?
In this,
It's gonna be tough. The thing is, also, you know, it was Leaker who were the ones who found it, so VG don't know.
no, they don't. That's true.
Which is of the benefit to PG. VG do not know. However, if VG can put PG on the back timer again, because again, look, the timers.
But have they noticed their TC's exposed and have they resealed it?
Exactly, that's the other thing. As soon as a breach goes in, we'll have a look in again. VG might get in, just see a TC open and think thanks for the win.
Yeah. They need to be a little bit quick on the boom, though.
Freya, gate up. Gandalf spotted them, but
Oh. No.
well, that was silly. You know the man was shooting you as you came up. Here's Josky. Heavy fire there.
They got just one man rocket in here. What's going on?
Yeah. Oh, it looks like Freya and Hicks are. No, Show 8 as well, so they've got 3. I think they're just prepping. But it's a little bit strange. However, we have a raid. Is it still ongoing? Russia under attack by Dan?
Russia's still here.
Kittens are going back in on Chancho. There you go. Ooh, Chancho's base being widened. This is, I mean, it's holding firm considering they've had a bit of a gutting inside.
There's not much left inside, is there really?
Yeah. It's held up by the fear of the opponents.
But I know what my boys are like. We defend well, you know. I'm hoping they'll come back.
Well, Torolf gets run into a corner by Lil Pick.
Maybe.
Hawkeye gets Lil Pick. Oh. You see, Diana's Xbox player, 15 kill streak, broken finger for Chancho, 8 kill streak. Does go down at the 8 kill streak though. Foxy and Pappy T back in the compound. As is Torolf. Lupo down. Pappy T and Foxy both die though. Mango straight on the back of them.
Yeah, this isn't looking good for Chancho.
No, it's not. Now, we've got some more raids going on and someone's attacking Bradley. Let's have a quick check over here. Because GSR... No, is this GSR or is this VG? Because VG are here, but why would VG take a fight when we're taking a fight? And yeah, they won't. So, GSR very slowly, 1 shot per year apparently, fighting that base. And Leaker have gone for Bradley. Which would put them, put them in back into probably 4th place. What are they on? Yeah, 15 points there, so they'll be.
I mean, it's easy points at this point of the tournament. Everyone else is out raiding, so
puts them to 154. Would jump them ahead of say of Team NN. You can see a crate. 15 points just waiting ready. Now the boom's kicking in.
Banana's base.
Yeah, Bananas are literally out fighting in the walls with NN fighting here.
I wonder if RNC will do what we said and they'll come in for the counter.
Well, we saw Scrappy Kelly up to go over before. I wonder if RNC are out on a mission, and they are.
Yeah.
RNC are raiding HSP. There we go. So, in terms of where we are, we're up here by the airfield. RNC have left down here. Not furthest away, but it's not what we were wanting to see at the moment. We want to see how Bananas get on. They're in 2nd place, closing in on the 200-point mark, but the best are only 2 points behind them.
It's a brave peak.
It's a room with a view.
Right in the open. Look at this guy. He's got balls of steel.
I mean, maybe he's saying something more about NN's ability to shoot than it is of this guy.
Yeah, maybe.
Keen tree climber. This is madness. Just no one's posing him on the roof there. We've got fresh boom behind us as well, so let's go have a quick check of that, because that's popping off. Hey! This is what we want to see. You're only fucking 10 minutes late, you bastards.
The thing is, where do you blow on this?
Top down.
You'd go top down, would you?
Yeah, I'd take out the entire tower. Fuck this base.
I'd just probably foundation wipe it, to be honest with you.
I mean, to be fair, this bit's so narrow. You take out this bit, collapsing the whole top. And then from that, yeah, just breach core. I think Foundy wipe's going to be too much trouble because... How do you know where to wipe? The Foundies are all so spread randomly.
Oh, there goes your door, mate. Oh, there goes your beds.
Let's take core.
Look at them all.
Yeah. Oh!
Oh!
Well, there's TC.
There it is.
And there's C4. So, Leaker, who built the world's worst base possible. Oh, he blew up with it. Leaker eliminated. 12 minutes.
That was... I mean, they were late.
Yeah. Dan in chat saying Neckbeard, Gary Baldy, Twinkle Nose for names. Big Gorwin says Kaz the Frog. It's a strange one.
I thought people would come up with a lot worse.
Yeah, I was hoping they were going to... Well, I was hoping, but I was expecting people to be calling, like, mommy milkers and stuff. Just keep it, you know, pretty rough. Cum slut 69, all that sort of stuff. I had worse in mind when I thought of Rust community. Craig Charles.
Craig Charles.
That might win it just for the pure...
Yeah, you've got to do Craig Charles. Yeah, change your profile picture as well.
Yeah. Give you a winner. So, RNC. Melting open HSP's base. If RNC take this, they are currently in... Ooh, where are they on the thingy? No, 8th place, 127. So they got to 167. That will put them in 5th. And we said earlier, you know, they got on a bit of a roll when they got 1 TC, put them into contention, and suddenly they got the bug for it. Well, it's about the right time.
It will be so far behind Onlyhead.
Well, that's the thing. Onlyhead can be eliminated. If RNC get a TC or 2 and get themselves into contention with the best and bananas, suddenly it's a case of, you know what, one team, and BG's done this a lot, one team stands out at the top and could be multi-raided. And if the best bananas and RNC, and maybe someone like, you know, Chancho or an N, decides they want in, you could probably see, you know, a bunch of teams just all team raiding. Not deliberately team raiding, you know, but just all vying for the same object of whoever eliminates them gets the 40 points to win the event.
Yeah.
And as I say, that was the level of closest he got in EU. Obviously, BG's team got eliminated. No. There were no something. But yeah, they got eliminated, and it's well, had they raided at the same time as RNC, whoever took that team out would have won over the best. It's Eclipse.
HSP are not having a great tournament. I mean, they're in, you know, second from bottom, and their base is wide open.
Yeah. See that Keblim, 10 kill streak for GC. I'm surprised by GN in last place, to be fair. You know, as much as I love to give them shit for their base build, didn't expect them to be last. And I still believe they could probably last the tournament. For all that, you know, for all that it's a bit of a grassy one. Terex getting lit up. He's dropped. Face for a woman with regrets. Now it is on RNC to navigate through this this maze of a base that HSP have got.
Boom down.
Requires them to have the boom. To be fair, Eclipse goes down 2. They're booming through doors. They're not doing their normal trick of booming down though, which is a bit unusual. C4 on the door. We'll get them into this area of lockers. Again, still a way to go. So let's have a quick check over here in the snow again down the southwest. Iconic. Been under a few attacks. They're doing okay. Again, Enyo currently in 11th place, 121. Expected a bit more of a push from them onto Iconic. Still think they can get them, but base is looking solid at the moment. We've seen Dr. Poop and Schmerz. They've gotten Jimmy Neutron as well. It's very hard to overcome some of those Titans.
Iconic are trying to make a slight push on Enyo. Not really sure what's going on here. Bit of lag. Love to see it.
Yeah, a little bit,
No,
but
trying to peek Zach there, but
yeah, trying a little bit. I'm trying to have a quick look as well at Hamburglar up top here. Just again, we were saying about brave peaks. I still think this is quite brave. I know people like to have certain peaks for like the doors and stuff, but it's quite an obvious peak.
quite wide, yeah.
And literally as soon as I say that, Hamburglar gets crunched. Just the old chrome dome. So just played exactly as I thought it would. Not that it never works out, because again, Deepex built it. It's a solid build. You know, it's a bit different. And it does give you a good bit of rooftop coverage. Especially if you're bad pilots. People do struggle to get over that second wall for some reason.
Yeah.
Quick look down here, you can see remnants of the tank. That's all that's left. We go back north. RNC.
Still pushing into HSP.
The best are here as well. Those Sacks here, ZDV, Tank Dempsey. Feels like HSP will be going here, but how quick can RNC act? Because if RNC lose this one, the best suddenly make it really a 2-horse race. You can hear the boom coming in from outside.
Still a lot of doors to go through yet. Wooden double doors. Interesting.
Feels like someone forgot to pay the bill.
Well, that was a risky move.
I thought that was an exit door.
Moving on.
Yep. Note to self, the door was there. HSP, I hate you. Oh. It's it feels close. You know, it feels like if a second I move away from this, they're gonna take.
Of course, it was how it always happens.
Oh yeah. Normally as well, the team that's winning, that everyone's like, oh, I want to see what they get up to. So yeah, the second I look away, it's like, ah, they're taking this. Now, is he rocketing? Yes, he is. He's got boom. But again, the best aren't committing a heavy amount of people here on this side. Mostly roaming around the other side, trying to force off RNC. Joker gets rid of Tank Dempsey. Here comes Sack, though. Sack's naked. Oh, no.
Has each got a gear set?
Freak's looking.
He has.
Joker
Joker knows he's there.
Ooh, Dr. Dre at distance.
Dr. Dre, what a shot that guy's got. So a few times today we've seen him absolutely beaming.
Yeah. Putting in good work there. Bananas and the best are tied, 245 piece. You can see the best have done a very nice slope here. That's real good. Bed themselves on the hill, out of sight, out of mind. Again, really impressive them both keeping pace here. But effectively, is, you know, clear winners at the moment. Only head on 373. Flips taking out Kiko. C4 of the bed.
Get them beds.
Yeah. Deny those spawns. Oh, here we go. Oh, that cookie came up. There you go. Good save on paracetamol.
No more roof spawns.
Nope.
Really limiting what HSP can do here now.
Definitely. It's the right way to do it. RNC 158 points in 8th place. They get this. They got to 200, oh, just shy of 200, so 198, which put them in 4th. A few more kills though they'll get. Yeah, 4th should be theirs. They had a chance show, so your boys get knocked out the way in the second, Trev.
Yeah.
But you can't say RNC haven't deserved it if they do get it. I mean, a lot more
they
aggressive.
definitely put in the work.
Yeah, definitely a lot more aggressive more recently. Let's have a look back over here. GSR. Is it GSR? Oh, Christ. It's so hard to know who's around here at the moment because there's so many teams built so close to each other. GSR with GN, sexy boys, building themselves into this little corner. VG living at home. 7th place despite basically living at home. We obviously did a lot of PvP. And this base, oof, taking a bit of a hit.
Equinox absolutely destroying him there.
Equinox has been having a bit of a session today. Like, all I've seen every time I've looked in this has been Equinox for VG. I'd be very surprised if Equinox wasn't the top kills, or at least top 2 kills for VG at the end. Pimp Nums in chat, or Nubs in chat, sorry. Yeah, Pimp Nubs in chat says, how do you score? It's 1 point for a kill if someone's got a gun or gear on or has been recently in combat. It's 3 points for a crate from a helicopter, 5 points for the crate from the tank, for a total of 15 per vehicle. And then it's 40 points for a TC. So if you take a TC, you eliminate that team and you get 40 points as well. There's a few extra bits, like if you win the attack phase, you're top of the table at the attack phase, you get 10 bonus points. And as well, there are some random hackable crates around the map during the attack phase that can be sought for an extra 10 as well. Which is relatively straightforward.
Yeah.
Looking inside. Night Lavelle, 10 kill streak for only head. They're at it again. I want to see where they're at. RNC pushing harder appears. Not this. Are we close, RNC?
I mean, they're holding strong. No one's really been able to get rid of them yet. So they've been in here a while, though. I'd like to think they've done some serious damage. All the way down to main loot.
Yep.
Yeah, dealing with the calendar doors now.
Yeah. This is the beginning of the end.
This part can still take a long time.
Definitely. It's part of why it's such a good strat, really. It's not the most exciting strat, but it's, you know, it's time consuming. It will eat your soul, and there we have TC.
Oh, they got it. Where was that? Down below?
That was in either that or down below. Somewhere in this corner I saw the smoke.
Yeah.
So HSP gone. RNC do get it. And with the PvP points, RNC still take a few fights to the best. They do jump into 4th. 212. And now comes the fun. Because if RNC get another TC, they're bang in the mix with 2nd and 3rd. And if any of them take out only head, they win. Now, Takachino in chat saying go PG. Hoping he's cheering GPG, but we'll see.
Yeah.
But PG here raiding, so let's have a look.
Two-man raid. Don't know if they have any boom or not. It looks like they're just trying to sneak inside. Oh no, yeah, he's got rocket launcher.
I mean, the fact that someone's getting a bit mad in chat for it, maybe they can see PG from the POVs that they're going to hop off in a second with this raid. Again, as part of our monthly highlights, we do take some POV clips of cool moments too. So if you are watching, you also see some of your streamers popping off in this event. Do feel free to relay the clips onto us. I want to give all the best players the airtime they deserve.
Yeah. You can either upload them into the highlight submissions on the Base Invaders Discord or send them to me. Either or is good.
Most definitely. So, PG. Oh, Josky. Oh, no. Pity goes down. Shawait was taken there by Josky. Sorry, by Pity even, sorry. Josky came in just a fraction too late. So VG back in control now. Obviously Gandalf is inside, but otherwise... Wait.
What on earth is that? We've seen some strange stuff in this NA tournament today.
Yeah. Okay. I'm not sure. I'm not sure.
I'm more concerned as to why did he have so many of them in his inventory?
So, because we're in camera mode, can't see. Prod. PG Mohammed. Okay. Well, Mohammed's gone a bit mad. Which is a bit unfortunate.
PG looks to just been dealt with here by VG. Only Gandalf left inside again. They are coming back naked, but I don't think there's anything really they're going to be able to do here now.
Feels like this is a bit of a drop off, unfortunately. And same as it's very slow and steady with GN and GSR. Let's have a look down at Kittens over here on Chancho.
Still raiding Chancho.
Yeah, 5th place Chancho will be getting a lot of raid defense points from this. Kitten's just not doing a good one. However,
how's it looking inside?
yes.
Oh.
So say Kitten's aren't having a good one. Well, they are deep inside. 1, 2, 3 takes that Meow though. Hawkeye gets the kill back. Mango. Free roamer here inside the court. I think 5th place Chancho might be our next victims.
Yeah, I don't see how Chancho are going to be able to respawn and re-gear here. That's if they even have beds left inside the base still.
It's all a bit loud inside, but I say you look at the level of damage done. Let's see if Kitten's really push on for this one. They're getting close. Diana also getting close over the road though. They've been sticking on Russia for a while. And I did see Only Head Bunny getting a few kills. Oh, that's why. Wasn't in camera mode. Swing the camera back in. Russia did a decent job building up the outside again, but Diana have gone through the middle again.
It's still so open inside.
Hugely. This is basically an adult adventure playground, and Only Head are just PvPing their way to victory inside. So, I'm surprised to see Diana currently in 12th place from 45. This Russia buff gets the kill back. Oh, just a face full of bullets there. Camera view got it even. It's a bit difficult to keep track of such a clusterfuck base of who's where and what's been damaged.
There's so many people.
Yeah, you've got Only Head's base over there. Chancho under 5 and Kittens, who's base over behind. Diana's base there. Russia getting raided there. It's no surprise what's going on there. But otherwise, the map's relatively quiet. Until now. The best are raiding NN. Hey! And they've got beds down, Trev.
Yes.
They're committing. 3rd place, taking on 6th.
What we want to see, just send the rockets.
Open it up like an orange. Go on.
Yeah, none of this single man rocketing. Everyone get a rocket.
3, 2, 1, sync about the gate.
Hasn't been
Yeah,
seen.
Tank
Easy
Dempsey's
kill
watching.
then.
Tank Dempsey was watching.
I don't think he saw him.
Oh no!
Oh, insta kill. Oh,
Gets
nice.
2. Dre goes down 2. What the fuck? 3, 2, 1. Gets 2. Downs 1. Sack
What
is
a
coming.
legend.
Coombs and 3, 2, 1 on Sack. Here we go. Hasn't spotted them yet. Oh no. No. I think we just clipped that whole bit up. That's tasty.
I've made a note.
That's a tasty bit of PvP. 3, 2, 1 somehow catches best. Entirely unaware. Another wall in.
He took out most of the team there in 5 seconds.
Oh, so they've got
Well
the bed
played.
swarm, which is good. As Chancho have gone to Kittens. Oh,
Oh, no.
It happened finally.
Yeah. It was kind of inevitable their base was in an absolute state.
Valiant effort, unfortunately they're gone though, so Kittens take their spot in 5th now. We have got 17 teams left, 28.5 minutes to go. 17 teams left. We ended EU with 8. So I think we're starting to see that EA is better than EU, so it's better than NA. Just put that out there, see if the Americans bite.
Where did that one come from?
Ah, Greek freaks at the back here, popping some shots too. 3, 2, 1 finally gets hit up. Drop down. That's exactly what the best wanted. Now they can peel this open. Pop shots through. As GSR have gone as well.
The Gibbon.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
famous
Gibbons.
last one. Gibbons played well though in EU. So I'm surprised that they took so long to get rid of GSR. It's been a bit of a grub match. So Gibbons now breaching into the top 10. They're in 9th place, sorry. 192 points. Enyo in 10th. So Gianna 16th place, their last, so 61 points. GC 96. Surprised if the big teams really didn't push on them. Someone like Only Head or Bananas making a move, but obviously Bananas and RNC are still right here. The best are still right here. NN currently being raided, still right here. You've got to get this area out.
Push back out though. I wonder if he can do it again. He's making the push. They hear him.
Sack gets in this time. Sack gets down though. As Russia have gone.
Russia only head again.
Oh, Only Head steal it off Diana. 489 points now. So, with Russia gone, Only Head will now have a next target, and that will be Diana, you've got to assume, or Kittens, based on proximity. Diana were contesting Russia. The logic is they've got to go for Diana. So,
I would imagine they go for Diana now.
yeah. You can see obviously as well. FPS counter currently flicking between 38 and 44. It's not great in some of these places, but again, the bases will decay over time. 3 minutes and these bases will all be dead. So there's going to be some server saving mechanisms kick in. Same for the walls. Walls last 8 minutes outside of a TC range, so they will disappear shortly. But Diana now need to face up to the reality that, you know, they're doing alright. They're currently in 11th place, 156 points, but your top dogs are going to be coming for you very quickly. Let's have a look down here. Mango just got muted for not speaking English again. And obviously it's a bit of a weird one saying, you know, please speak English. It's an English-based server.
Yeah.
You're welcome to speak your other languages in Twitch chat, but...
Whose base was this one again?
This is VG that PG have currently...
base.
Yeah, PG have been giving a lot of trouble to. Now, is this our RNC on this one? Just double checking this is Gibbons, and it is.
It is, yeah.
So, Joker's in there. How did he get in? There we go. So Gibbons are in the. Oh, Joker.
Good night.
Yeah. Point blank execution on himself. I have to do it to someone else. It's all getting a little bit close. And again, you know, the top three teams, there's a gulf between them, but if the top team goes out, it's anyone's game, really. I mean, RNC again, 24 minutes. Kitten's the same, VG the same, NN the same. You know, any of those gets a TC in the next 10 minutes. They've really got a chance if they just then decide to, you know, full deep on only head. I don't see it happening. I think the best will take out NN. But then it's a case of, yeah, I think Bananas and RNC are going to just scrap it out. So, does anyone really go for the only head, you know?
The thing is, they're based over near Diana, aren't they? So
yeah, only head will go straight for Diana and we'll fight it out.
They will go for Diana. Otherwise, Diana are probably going to try and go for only head in retaliation for stealing their raid.
Potentially.
And to get rid of top spot.
I'm looking over here, the best, and then the base is surrounded by walls. Bananas have managed to fight their way out. RNC still at home, trading. And it's exactly what I said though, you know, a standoff point that somebody from the outside has to come in and break the standoff. And then are the ones that I said were the weakest, best, were the ones that I said were best placed to come and get them. And you know, you mentioned there the high ground, Trev. They've used it to their advantage. You know, they've pushed down, they've cleaned the way through. That's how they got close. But as soon as they lose the high ground, that's when NN have managed to fight back and you know, keep them trapped inside this maze of walls. And you throw walls down because you need to survive in the moment. But so Sack's going for 3-2-1. It's just not enough for 3-2-1. He gets 2 kills, but can't defend against Sack. Banana's hugging the hillside, fighting off RNC. It feels a bit stalemate. A little bit stalemate. 22.5 minutes to go. Foxy says, Kittens 2K hour players auto-turreting from roof. They're gaming. I mean, the usual stuff we say is get some POV clips, send them into the staff because, you know, while we don't want to disbelieve you, they'll just argue that they're just good shooters. And we've seen the same sort of things come from people as well, you know, arguing at accounts that may be a bit low have had a good aim. Gotta do what you can to get us proof. Kabata looking at NN's base says, this base poopy. Well, I mean, it might be poopy, but NN is still in it. But this base that we're looking at the moment for Gibbons is a bit poopy. I'm just... That's a loss, really, of where to go, because...
really slowed up.
Yeah, so we've got probably about 5 minutes for a picks of pace again. Only ahead of past the 500 point mark. They had 214 points ahead of second place. Only 214.
There's still enough time and enough bases to, you know, really push that 600 mark.
Yep. The staff have cleared out, obviously you saw before, staff cleared out the watchtowers outside of PG's base and VG's base. They were told not to do it, so that's why they did it again, so the item will now get blacklisted apparently. So there you go, you know, fuck about and find out. 3-2-1 goes down, Tom cheating. So does Valorant and Agile. Coombs with the cleanup though. You see the walls starting to decay. Oh, Dr. Dre died. That's what it gives.
Who's finally gets stopped. The best having a lot of trouble. Like they've managed to open up the base, but they just can't get in there.
They're PvPing okay. They just they can't breach. Yeah. It doesn't help as well. RNC, a bunch of fuckers just popping. Facts just laser off this roof. I know Voxy was saying about kittens, but Fax is doing the exact same thing. Just mullering folk as they get near.
Oh, M2. They've had enough. They brought the M2 out. sure who he's shooting at there on top of the hill to the left.
Have a look.
Bananas. Off to raid by the looks of it. They also want nothing to do with this fight. Not sure who they're going to, though.
Yeah, it's a bit mad for Bananas to go somewhere.
Are they going to walk all the way to 14? That's a long walk.
It's a long way. So, GC are picking on Bastard. That's a fight we like.
Ending in the rockets.
Gibbons have gone to RNC.
Gibbons have gone.
That was a quick raid as well. RNC jump into third now, just behind the best in second. That's surprising because RNC are still partly at home fighting against Bananas.
Yeah.
So
that would be great if both of our choices for who we said would win would have come first and second.
I mean, it's looking close. The best are doing right, but RNC are on a roll. At the moment, Bastard not putting much of a way of a defence.
Doesn't seem too many Bastard members home either.
Even out for TC in his gaps, but not. And again, the Advent style, but it looks like it's at honeycomb in the walls. So I'm expecting TC to be hidden somewhere in the sides. But no, it does seem a little bit flat over there. Again, you know, we've seen the stuff with GN. Everyone wants a pop at VG. VG currently in 6th, so they're just getting raid defense points. And I say, Fax got muted for not talking English. Eve gets muted for not talking English. Starting to see Kittens and RNC getting slapped down. Average Shark on a mission there, admin-wise.
Muting everybody.
Yep. Again, you know, fuck about, find out.
There goes another. Pride Plays in chat says, holy shit, the lead on Onlyhead. Yeah, we know. It's impressive.
Yeah. Onlyhead got knocked out, say, by Oranges. I did think they'd have a bit of a grudge match this one, and they're living up to that. Joker got muted as well. It's going well. RNC might be quicker to get muted than they will be to take the lead. Still going slow but surely on Bastard. Let's have a quick look on this. The best again. NN offended them off. RNC are here though. Their tripler goes down. Anyone else here? Cookie. Cookie's got around the back. No. Has Cookie got anything to take at the boxes? 3, 2, 1's coming. And Valorant. Oh.
NN have done a really good job here defending their base. You know, it wasn't looking good at first, but they've held them off for a while now.
Yeah, that was really nice done by NN. If they can get repaired up, fantastic work. RNC have built obviously to the walls here. They want this fight. But RNC haven't got enough. You know, the best they can do if they raid NN is second. Not saying they shouldn't, but the best they can do is raid NN second. Which Only Head to be happy with, you know, but somebody needs to go for Only Head. Let's have a quick look down there at the base because are they making a move? Dwayne and Juan are in house. Knight Lavelle and BG are out. Dylan, Zito, Finn and Bunny are out.
Yeah, they do seem to be pushing towards Diana's way slowly.
I just wonder if it's basically final cleanup. Get the final bits of loot that they couldn't finish before. Let's have a quick look actually, see if we can see anything.
Oh.
Yeah. That's what you're after. Bags full of boom, AKs, bolties. I mean, that's just a empty sheet thing, but you can see just bits of kit. Bits of kit. Yeah, like the fact so looted the first bag I looked at was like, that's a boom bag. It's AKs on the floor, you've got to deny people them, especially if they try and push back on you.
Yeah, it's like this is
Yes.
why you see so many fights even after the raid has finished. You still see so many teams fighting for the base. There's so much
Yeah.
good loot to be had still.
So Finn with a lot of ammo on him. I'd be, if I was his team, there you go, another bag with some booming. Mostly HVs though in them ones. But again, the smoke grenades as well for Dylan Z. So a couple of launchers. And Bunny gets shot down by Diana. Diana coming out fighting here. I think they really want this. In which case, I don't think Only Head are going to be able to push up to them if Bunny getting shot there. I think Diana are going to push back. Not sure if they're going to actually raid each other, but certainly they get stuck in the middle. Which Only Head won't mind, because they're close enough to home to hear if someone tries to raid them, but...
Yeah.
There we go. This is what we wanted. Kitten's getting a bit spicy.
Do they see Zhao in there?
Have they got rockets?
Oh, he's naked.
Good.
Begging for his life. Are they going to do it?
Oh, Banana's here too. Now it's popping off. There you go.
Oh, this could be bad.
Oh, now this is naughty.
Is that allowed?
I don't think it is. I'll let you tell the staff one that's adjudicating that one. Because, yeah, my understanding is they're allowed to put the foundations down, the beds down, and maybe put like a wooden wall up or something, but this is a compound with gates. So, Bananas getting ready to raid on the top spots. If they take it, Bananas would win the event. We've got 13 minutes, 10 seconds to go. Only Head do know they're being raided. But Kittens are here too. This is what I said, multiple teams building the way in. I think it's safe to say I can look through that because of the fact of thingy.
Yeah,
So much C4. It's a heavy, heavy fight now. Bunny takes out one.
Thing is, it sounds like they're doing a lot of damage, but really, that's just two walls.
Yeah, it's armoured. There you go. Finn on the roof as well, shooting down. 2 dead. Pramva sneaking in. Finn gets in.
What's happened, mate?
What happened? Oh. So, 12 minutes to go. Only Head holding up. Bananas. What are Bananas doing? Not only have they built a compound, they've built another compound. Like, there's rule breaking and then there's taking the piss.
I have sent them the message.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens there.
I'll say Only Head won't be too worried because they're holding out, but the risk is with Kittens raiding on the side, Bananas really unable to be pushed off their raid point, and Diana coming in.
Yeah, Diana taking advantage of it.
Yeah, could potentially see a lot of people just getting away with some mischief. But there's a reason they've armoured up.
Only Head.
It might be. But again, if Kittens take this, 276 for them, they'd still be in the same place. They'd just become 6th by Only Head going out. That's it. They're too far behind to breach that top 5.
It would be a shame to see Only Head gone. They have worked hard to get their position. But
I agree. And I don't give up faith on them. Don't give up hope on them just yet. I think if the admins do deal with this little compound Bananas have got. But you see that RNC rocking up to the fight now too. Diana. So I'll say at the moment, bit of a 4-way. Xiao 8 doesn't count for VG, but yeah, Kittens, Diana, Bananas, and then RNC if they really commit to this. So Dwayne, not sure what he's trying to put down, maybe he'll put an extra wall down something. Ace is taking a bit of a beating, but holding out. Armoured up, made it. Really stand the test. Dwayne takes a few clips. Joker caught by Gavner. And caught out as well. I think this is the big hope for Only Heads, that everyone gets in each other's way, wanting to fight. Diana have flanked Kittens now, actually.
This is perfect for Only Head. This is a great opportunity for them to just get a load of PvP kills. Haven't got to worry about raiding for a TC. Sit back, pick them off, watch the points go up.
Not sure what Arbors is up to. Hasn't gone for more of a move yet. Hit it with an 8 kill streak as well for PG. It's all getting a bit mad down here. I'll check on the map in a second. Alita goes down. Arbors and Hawkeye. Nice. Arbors goes down. Mango. Gets Xbox 2. Christ.
Oh.
Alita, Sasha. It's traded there. Mango again. Oh, Sasha was a flick of the wrist there. Mango just popping off. Laura, as you see, is popping from the roof as well. Diana back in the normal lane. Only Heads going to be happy that the rocketing slowed down a bit. But RNC are the ones taking over there. You know, Kittens have stopped, Bananas have stopped. RNC are like, great, that's it. It's really a case of how much repair work they can do. 8 minutes 40 to go. Only Head comfortably in the lead. If they end this and survive, they'll get raid defense points. With the right kills and the right raid defense points, they can probably push 600 points. You see, Armid's taking a bit of a beating. If we pop out into map view a second as well, you can see literally nothing else on the map at the moment. It is just here.
Everyone has come for Only Head.
Yeah. But a lot of people are dying. BG's run outside now with 1. Gavner goes down. They are cleaning out outside. Bunny's around the back too. Popping off RNC.
Okay, Insanity in the chat says looks a lot like teaming again. I don't know if I'd call this teaming, to be honest with you. You know, it's not like they're all working together, not killing each other, only hitting Only Head. They are fighting amongst each other.
And that's the thing. And it's something that was pointed out by Trousy as well. And Trousy made a big point of it last time. It's not sporting, but Rust isn't. And in this case, these teams are turned. VG are in second place at the moment, which is madness for a start. How the fuck are they second? But you look at who's here. Kittens. Well, they live nearby. They want the fight. RNC. If they take out the top dogs, they win. Bananas. If they take out the top dogs, they win. These teams, you know, two of the 4 teams here need this to win. Kittens are local, and RNC. Oh, sorry. The Diana are local as well. So Kittens and Diana are just the two nearest teams. You know, they're going to cause trouble. This is what counter raiding is. Now,
that Bananas.
Yeah, you know, Bananas and RNC want the win. Kittens and Diana are local.
Yeah.
The best on here, the best are elsewhere, that's the point. They could be here though.
No, they're here, yeah.
Are they? Where am I looking?
Yeah, I'm cheating, by the way. What a name.
Yeah, so they've sent 1 man over at the moment. And ZDV's gone down too, so yeah, they're starting to show up too. But they are fighting each other. Diana did rush out onto Kittens. RNC were fighting with Bananas. You know, these people Only Head are starting to chew on the outside. You can see the compound's been opened up as well. Presumably management have gone through with a delete button and just blown a hole in that.
Yeah.
But, yeah, if Only Head can get the beds out there, there you go, you can see a bit more of it deleting itself now as well. Maybe it was just a time thing, perhaps, but... And Bunny, yeah, Bunny's going to rocket these out, so a little bit less to worry about there with Bananas getting taken out of the way. We've got 6 minutes and 3 seconds to go.
Kittens did make a push inside, but didn't work out for them.
Yep. It's going to be a fraught end to the event. I'm so impressed though that VG have managed to pull themselves into second. Just want to have a quick look, because obviously a few raids have popped up. Clip's got muted again. PG and GN are both raiding VG. Going mad. PG have built the towers again. If we look elsewhere, we've got a few raids popping up too. It's getting a bit of a hectic finale. Bastard have been forced to come out of their base to fight people. GC up the hill. Drawing a bit of attention. Again, this base, we said, what's the point in this? And yet nobody's touched them.
Yeah.
Remarkable. Incredible. And then up the top as well. Or is this... Whose base is this?
This is the best, I think, is it not?
So who's raiding them then? Oh, it's NN.
There wasn't
NN came
NN.
up. Ah. Yeah, see, yeah. Sardine, Coombs, and Tree Climber. So NN came and tried to put the fight back on them. But still, yeah, I look... VG can probably have like 8 raid defenses, aren't they, by the time this ends?
Yeah.
And to be fair, Only Head will probably have about 4. So... It's all getting a bit... All getting a bit bonkers. That's what we want.
It has quieted down a bit. Only Head do seem to have done... I have no idea how. They've managed to fend off the majority of the people that were here to get them.
Yeah, I mean, they've rushed out, obviously, the walls coming down on the bananas to breach a gap. Whether that was a time delay or whether that staff did take some walls out. Only Head, as soon as they got in there, rushed the beds out. That's exactly what they wanted to do and needed to do. So that made a big difference. Again, obviously countering the teaming thing. Diana did a hit on the kittens' beds. Yeah, they lost the fight ultimately, but they put them on such a timer they couldn't get back to the bed spawns. And that meant that when Only Head swung around that way, again, cleared out and defended. So there's 2 of your opponents gone. Now obviously you see Bunny and BG pushing RNC who didn't have any beds blocked down. There's 3 teams gone. It's like, okay, Diana are coming back again. Presumably, but if we look over in the distance, again, smoke grenade's gone down. I know for a fact Dylan had that in his bag. Diana probably looting gear because they're on the cusp of being out stuff. Oh, 1 goes down, but it was a valiant attempt. We have got 3 minutes 19 seconds now of just Only Head living the dream. And I'll be honest, I mean, raid defense points should kick in a second if they haven't already, which I think they have. So yeah, you've got 3 minutes to get 9 points and hit the 600 mark. I think they'll be okay.
Yeah. I can't believe they've done it. Or will have done it.
Yeah, remarkable effort to get that many points in a 7-man event. And it just shows, you know, what can happen to a team when they get a bit of fire going. Let's have a quick span over as well. I'm surprised that none of these boys picked each other off. Obviously, you know, kudos to NM for riding at the storm of the best. I think maybe the best might have been a bit tired for the EU event win, but because it's not been the same level of Zerg they put in there. But RNC and Bananas as well, you know, they've been trading blows all session, all events.
Which is kind of what we thought would happen.
Yep, and you know, it's casters. We know some things. As I say, quieting down. 2 minutes 9 seconds. No raid showing on the map. Have a quick check around while we fly around just in case somebody's picking up. It's GC and Bastard are fighting down here below us. But again, Bastard are in base. I'm English making use of the tower as a coffin.
That's the coffin, yeah.
Lads, I'm in the watchtower. Well, you weren't watching because you got shot. There you go, GC popping some more shots in. A minute and a half to go. I don't know if they're going to take Bastard out with the rockets at that distance, at that that long to go, but you never know. Never say never. Oh, it was a rocket, it was a bird?
Yeah, I was going to say it was a rocket.
I was like, someone can't shoot. Oh no, it's a bird.
Yeah, I don't think we're going to see any more TCs taken now.
No, I think
People
this is
just
going to be...
scrambling for the extra PvP points.
Yeah, Only Head on 598. Getting very close. Still though, massive kudos if it does happen. VG second place at 376. Because that would have been real good. Enyo still surviving. They're in 9th this time round. They finished 8th earlier, so you know, it's not been a bad day to have 2 top 10 finishes for them. Did expect more of a push onto Iconic. I thought they could have taken them out, but again, you know, clearly 250 points and not been a push over Iconic. So you can't knock them for the defense work. But we're coming to the last 35 seconds now. Parida saying in chat, yeah, I mean, the leader Only Head must be some sort of record. They're on 6:04 now. I don't think it is a record. I think the record they originally set was about 6:12. I know they beat that again lately in the last 10-man event. We'll have to double check what the records were.
Definitely up there, especially for a 7-man, like you say. It's
There we go, the finale.
I was going to say, if that's a TC.
It's not. So, after all that, we actually had more teams left in the event than we did in EU. Disgusting. Only had clear, comfortable winners by 214 points. That'll do.
Yeah, that's insane.
605. That is doing a bit of madness there. Second place
See this
VG. I'll say second place VG 391. Kudos to them. And again, best third. RNC fourth. Bananas fifth. And then a very close sixth. It was a tight top, really 3 to 6th place. But look at this. Only had 5 raids, 2 defenses, 351 kills. Bunny, 82 kills. What the fuck is that? I need to check because I need to see who was in their team. Because I don't. It was like last time they scored that many kills, I believe that it was a case of that it was Warrior popping off. So I need to find out. I need to ask you.
Unless he was.
So no, Rory. I'll say I don't think it was Warrior. So I would say I'm just asking. Say one of our admins to check with them which one was Bunny for us because he's in there taking their victory message. But yeah, 351 kills, 172 deaths. Sorry, that's a great KDA. 82 kills for Bunny, 64 for Night Lavelle, and 63 for one. Finn on 45. 82 kills for Albin. Bunny was Albin popping off. Jesus Christ.
Okay.
That was insane. So 45 for Finn, 42 for Dwayne, 31 for Dylan Zito, 24 for Builder BG. I'm going to guess Night Lavelle or one. One of them is it's got to be Deathwing. And then so the other one has got to be Baba Yaga. So no surprise that they were on say 64 and 63 respectively. Because just why wouldn't they be? But that's just a disgusting scoreline there. If we compare that to say second place VG, 8 raid defenses.
Jesus.
I called it. I called the winners and called that. I'm happy. I'm very happy.
8 raid defenses. I mean, fair play. If you literally spent your entire tournament being raided and you still came second.
Not just that. 8 raid defenses, 301 kills. They've got a positive KDA for raid defenses. Shilov, 85 kills. Albin got 82.
You got, more than Albin.
Monstrosity. Shilov, 85 kills. Josky, back in it again. So I hadn't seen you for a while. 59 kills, slapping it down. Equinox on 36. Been having a good game. I thought it was more, but clearly just in the crucial kills. And again, positive KDA and raid defense is just really impressive. If we go down to the best as well, then positive KDA 261, 209, but 1 raid, 4 defenses. Dre on top. I don't think that's a surprise, is it really, Trev?
He put in some good plays today. Very good plays.
Very aggressive PvP and love to see it. I mean, Greek Freak made a name for himself in EU. Solid again, 36 kills in NA. I'm cheating the same. They stood out quite a bit. And you can't knock them for that. RNC sort of found the groove in the end. 2 raids of defenses. I think they needed an extra raid. Really. And obviously, in the grand scheme of things, obviously, for that sort of, for getting higher, but so I'm just finding out, Jamie, our staff member, if they're cool to be interviewed. The winners, I'm going to go check on them in that case. But I'll say remarkable event. Looking at the scores down below. HHVs on 57 points. Ed Tripler 44, Cookie 14. Some good scores there. Bananas in 5th, dropped off a bit. Second place in the EU though. It's been a good day for them. 2 top 5s. 1 raid, 1 defense. Bit quieter. Positive KDA there. Manticora top kills. Fairly even scoring between them. And again, the same thing that hindered RNC. Being in that triangle of death. Didn't really didn't really make too much of things. So we are actually going to go speak to the winners. So it's a rarity we do get to do that. We want to do more of it. So we're going to jump into into Team 15's channel very quickly. So I think I'll be able to move you. Yes, Trev. So I'll move you and I'll move Prida so we can listen, and we will go and ask them a quick couple of questions. Huzzah! So bear with a second, chat, as we pile on in to Team 15.
There was he's coming.
I'm here.
Hello.
Hello.
I have to manually move people. It's hard work.
Hello, hello.
Hello. Well, first off, congratulations to you, Albin. 82 kills. Christ on a bike.
Insane.
And a few. It was the name. It's the bunny. I'm a Minecraft streamer now, so.
So certainly popping off, hopping off. I'm going to make bad jokes all day. So, were you disappointed to get knocked out in EU? Was that
Nah,
what
honestly, no, I
drove
was
you?
happy. That was a shit event for me, so.
So
They've
didn't
come
get to
back
see you on
strong this
scoreboard.
time though. That ending as well, like everybody was gunning for you guys there.
Yep. And they got rolled.
Yep.
Unlucky. By a bunny.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, looking at the end, obviously, you had Diana and Kittens are both built nearby to you, so obviously they're going to come to you as the nearest raid that they can hear kicking off. RNC drafted in. Bananas came in and decided to build a compound outside the base. Were you worried seeing four different teams, or were you quite confident? The base is armored. BG's built a big house.
That was a little spooky.
I don't know. BG was shaking there for a bit, so I got scared actually. He's like, oh, bro, we gotta seal this shit now.
That was a bit spooky for a sec.
Yeah, I mean, obviously, as soon as they broke Banana's wall, that seemed like you guys got into the beds quite quickly. And Diana made a push on Kittens as well, so it seems. Again, we have a few people in chat went, "Oh, this isn't going to be like a teaming situation," but it did seem like everyone was fairly competing with each other. But I mean, let's say looking at the points though, 5 raids, 2 defenses. How does it feel when you're in it though? Because obviously, 351 kills as well. It just seems like a mad busy event for you guys. Did it feel constantly hectic, or did you think, what, there's times where it went a bit quiet?
I mean, at one point we kind of almost went in AFK there.
Yeah, we just upgraded base and didn't do anything.
And then just casually got another TC. I mean, just
Yep.
everyday business.
Steal it from Diana. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, we see that. Yeah.
Yeah, so we didn't catch it on the cam, but it seemed like Diana were doing a lot of the work, and then you guys swooped in. I mean, it did happen in EU to you though, where some other teams did that to you. Does it?
Yeah, it's annoying when it happens.
It's annoying when it happens to you, but when it happens to someone else because you've done it, surely that's a great feeling.
It is what it is.
Yeah.
Well, so big congratulations again. Obviously, looking at the scoreboard for you, 82 kills, 64 and 63 for Baba Yaga and Deathwing, whichever two of you. I don't know who was night level.
I had like 45.
Ooh.
One was V.
You're building a lot of base.
Well, yeah, I was building. I was manual building plan. Honeycombing the base. Many honeycomb.
Still a very, very good result. So we're going to go back to the caster pit now, but let's say thank you very much for talking to us. And
All right.
we'll let
Thanks
you
as
get on
always.
with your night.
See you guys. Peace.
Yeah, man.
Right then, casters, back up to the caster pit we jump.
Yep.
1, 2, and Trev will be here in a second to make it 3. There we go. Right then. Let's have a quick carry on through the rest of our list quickly before we sign off for the night. So we were looking at, say, Bananas in 5th place. Quickly look at Team NN, 6th place. 0-2 raids versus defenses. Negative KDA, but Toast, 60 kills. 3-2-1, 57. No surprise there. Again, like Dr. Dre, very aggressive. And then we start to drift off a bit. 39 for Coombs, 37 for Valorant. Kittens in 7th. Don't know if you're like the same as me, Trev. Bit surprised by Kittens. Didn't really give us what we thought they would.
No, they didn't. I mean, they were trying, but yeah.
Yeah, I'd say it was just, just felt like they were just missing a little bit of something. I don't know what. Obviously, Mango didn't hit high score there really. Neither did Hawkeye. There's some solid scores, but not the good.
Yeah, I mean, Mango is a
great
player
score.
we usually see doing a lot better in terms of kills.
Yeah, especially with Eve's solid builder. It's just it was a mixed bag there. Maybe just an unfortunate session. Everyone has off days. Iconic in 8th. 1 raid defense again, just positive KDA. Good mixed score there. Dr. Poopenschmerz, 2nd lowest kills, but highest was Jimmy Neutron. Told you, legend can't be stopped. Diana in 9th again, 1 raid defense, lost out on their raid. If Diana got that raid, they don't jump in position either though. So if they took it off only head, they don't change position. Neither do only head.
No.
So it's almost an inconsequential kill on Team Russia. Just a bit bonkers that. And then squeaking into 10th place at the end, Team Enyo. 205 points, 1 raid defense, negative KDA, Max 35, Zach 48. Steve-O Dishwasher might be washed up, and 10 on the kill score. PG, Naughty Boys building the watchtowers everywhere every 5 seconds. 2 raid
Yeah, I
defenses.
don't know what that was about.
Yeah, a little bit strange. But again, consistent skills across the top end of the team. You know, they're a mixture team. You know, they often bring in some subs and stuff, so not surprised that see them, you know, a bit inconsistent with the score there. Bastard in 12th. 3 raid defense is just, again, I think they had a man didn't play. And again, you can see there, you know, just a little short of being quite the full article. But still finished 12th, you know, not to be shirked at. You know, we had 8 only finishing EU to have, you know, more teams finishing NA.
Yeah.
Yes, okay, maybe it was a bit more aggressive in EU, but equally some of it was bad builds, bad play. You know,
There's a lot of bad builds in this NA event.
yeah, I mean, so there was quite a few in EU as well. So not going to shame anyone in A compared to some of the ones in EU. But again, you know, we're looking down the bottom of this table leaderboard here. Negative KD8, a lot of survival, raid defending. GC did get under attack quite a bit. Again, trading with Bastard and a few others around the hillside. And then finally, GN in 14th place. I think there were a couple of more teams down the list as well, but not many. But yeah, no raids and no defences, just fighting. Negative KD8, GN. Top score was 30. Killer KB. Got nothing on the board. I'm sure I saw a killer, unless they DC'd. Oh no, that's what it is. You can see the 6 players. 7th player didn't connect, didn't show up. So yeah. So
Yeah.
like Bastard, GN were down a man, which again,
It can make all the difference.
yep, fair play for you know, riding it out when you're a man missing. But stat board aside, you know, looking back at the first places, 5 raids, 2 defenses, 451 kills, absolute madness there. So major props to them, major props to Alban82, and major props to VG sneaking second with 85 kills for Shilov as well. Big play.
Yeah, I mean, Only Head have played that really well. Really good team, play well together.
Definitely. So that's going to do it for us here for the NA event. Obviously, big thank you to all of you viewers for watching. Do appreciate your support. And you'll be able to catch us next Sunday for whatever madness events they've got planned. Again, EU cast will be 4 o'clock UK time. NA will be 8 o'clock UK, which is, let's say, an hour ahead in Central European summertime. And, 5 hours behind Eastern time. So wherever you are in the world, we're always here at a decent hour. But yeah, if you do want to take part, or if you want to come and staff, or even if you want to come and cast, though, you know, it's a competitive group these days. Get involved through the Discord. !Discord in the chat will bring up the base of our Discord link. You can join in there. But like I say, all players welcome. There's an LFG group if you haven't got a team. But if you have, get yourself signed up. Announcements will be Wednesday afternoon, evening time. And that will tell you how big an event is, as well as give you the link to the sign-up page on Rustoria. But from Trev and from me, have a good evening, and we will see you next week. Bye, guys.
See you later.